Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis.
Right. The one that he said he had put together, 100%.
Mm-hmm. You know,
and,
dude, I gotta say it, man. This shit pisses me off. And you did mention this last night. But hold on, but put this down for a second. We'll get into it. But that it was so frustrating that when he first joined us, and it was just us three sitting there talking, he said, this is going to be the interview where he wants all of the people to go and watch so he could prove his innocence. It wasn't an interview to talk about him, to be fun. Like, he literally said, I want to prove myself right. I want to disprove all these detractors. I want to use you guys and this platform to help clear my name. Like, he stated that. He went there, right? And it's like, all right, good. Or, well, here's this. Oh, why are you bringing that up? Okay, well, here's this. Well, why are you bringing that up? And it's like, this is what we're fucking here for. This is what you wanted. So he like built this trap, got in it, closed the fucking door, and then blamed us for it. It's like, bro, you did that to yourself. We kept opening the door for you. And you're like, no. I like being the victim here. Like, fuck. God, so fucking annoying. Sorry.
Oh no!
I got residual because I was feeling your energy yesterday, dog. Because I was with you. I was sitting here with you, dealing with that motherfucker, dude. So hearing him say that shit, and like, I'm just remembering shit, and I'm like, fuck.
I think you're 100% right. I think DSP. The funniest part about the whole thing is that he should have came in, and what I would have done. This is what I would have done: canceled my bank account and changed the account number and came in with my bank statement. Here you go. Look through it, Craig. I'll fax it to you. I'll fucking take a picture of it, whatever. That way, yes, it's personal information, but nobody can use it. You can't use a closed bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he didn't have to do any of that. He didn't have to do any of that. We
You're
weren't
right.
asking for bank account numbers. That's too personal.
You're right.
That's what I did. Privately emailed a screenshot of his fucking game. And he didn't want to do that because it would expose your family. No, it fucking wouldn't. You dude, shut the fuck up. He and then he kept saying like, well, for me to actually prove that this screenshot would be mine, I have to show the linked accounts and show the linked emails. And it's like, Craig did not ask for that. You're conflating this shit in his. How many times has he replayed our interview in his head? Countless. How many times have I replayed it? 0. I don't want to fucking relive that shit. I don't fucking care about DSP. Guaranteed, I'm living rent-free in that fucker's head.
You know what I think is really funny? Is that we didn't really know who DSP was at all. Like, Craig wasn't all that familiar with him when you're like, yeah, I'm going to interview him. And we're like, yeah, who's that? And he thinks that we were the ones to make him out look like a bad guy. Like, dude, we didn't know who the fuck you were.
Craig made a good point. Craig watched the videos that he asked him to watch. Mm-hmm. Here's my side of everything. I want you to watch that. And guess who watched it? Craig.
Just because the only people who made compilations of him are detractors, right? And he asked you to watch them does not then mean that, well, he watched all the detractors. No, that's the only content about you because that's what you asked me to watch. Jackass.
So in the chat it says I saw he said Craig was his buddy. He said Craig was his buddy back in the day though. I want to be really clear, right? Like there's a difference between being a buddy and an acquaintance. Like I knew Phil 10 years ago, whatever it was, right? I knew him. We had spoken before. But we were never friends. We never hung out. We never got a burger together. We never talked about anything outside of whatever's happening in that instance right now. It's like if you were to go to the store, and see the lady at the cash register and be like, "Hey, how was your day today?" And then somebody was like, "Well, you're her friend." It's like, what? What are you talking about? You know? No, you're an acquaintance. You met passing in over the course of your professional life. You know, so to characterize us as friends, I never would have characterized us as friends.
If you watched the stream back when you told us he was going to be on the show, we all had the collective moment of, I said, oh, that's the guy who jerked off on stream. And they're oh, yeah, okay. That's the only thing we knew about him. He was the guy who jerked off on stream.
I didn't even know about it.
Heard something.
Right. And then after I said it, you guys were like, oh, yeah. You know, like, that's it, DSP. That's all.
And by the way,
that's all, folks.
You'll always be known as the guy who jerked off on screen. DSP.
Yeah, he was very much like, baby, you're a firework, I guess.
All right. Sicky came in with a 5, says, love watching you release the Kraken on Phil yesterday. He had no one to blame but himself for that. Keep up the good work, guys. Hey, thank you so